2018 conference.
Awesome, good to be here.
Delight to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about storytelling.
So storytelling is a fantastic way of communicating. Like most people in business will communicate using transactional language. It's about facts, it's about figures, it's just numbers everywhere. But what storytelling does, it digs into the emotions of human beings because we are emotional people. And what it does, it creates memorable experiences so that you can actually remember the content better, as opposed to having seen a particular statistic on a screen. When I tell you a story, you're able to remember the images and the visuals as a result of that story, and therefore it makes it more memorable. They say up to 65% more memorable compared to 15% according to Harvard. So it's a great form of communication that a lot of leaders are beginning to adopt in the current place.
And do you think it'll work in corporate South Africa?
It does. Because look, if you think about it, what are the key things, the key elements around storytelling? It's about data. Now we know this big conversation around big data. The problem with big data is, do you have enough ability to draw insights from that? Because out of the insights you can make decisions, and that's what leaders are looking for. They want calls to action, but they can't do that without the right information. So there's data, then there's the narrative. What does this data tell us? What's the story behind the data? So that once I understand the data, I can then make a call on something. And then the last thing is visuals. Human beings, by default, we like to see things, colorful things, picturesque things. And so those three elements are part of the storytelling framework that one can use to be able to deliver or to communicate something in a very powerful and compelling manner.
So you're a Chief Purpose Officer.
Yes, I am.
One of the many hats you wear.
Yeah.
What is this, and is this the new kid on the block?
Well, I think the title Chief Purpose Officer has been around for probably the last 5 years or so. And for me, it's really driven from my speaking more than it is from my business Twice Blue. And it's really about me helping individuals and businesses find the reason for their existence, their why. And it's really drawn from Simon Sinek's work, Start With Why, just to help people. Because if you understand your purpose, even as a business, your outcomes are much clearer. You have clarity of vision, you know where you're going, and you know how to get there. So it's just about your why.
And do you think businesses and leadership are fit for purpose?
That's a big question, right?
What would your recommendation be?
So for me, fit for purpose is really, again, covers three key elements. You need fit for purpose leaders. And fit for purpose, by the way, the simple meaning is anything that is designed, anything that is good enough to do the job that it was designed for. So you need a fit for purpose leader because that drives organizational culture. Organizational culture then impacts individual behavior. So those are the three elements: fit for purpose leaders, organizational culture, and people. But it all starts with leadership. The way people behave in terms of leadership inspires a particular type of culture in an organization. And if you're working in that organization, you respond to that culture. You're either excited or you're very demoralized. But it all starts at the top.
SA Inc.?
SA Inc. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's organizational culture, right? And just your immediate perceptions. If you think about Brand South Africa, for example, what comes to mind? Are you excited? Are you alive with possibilities? Or is it like, I want to run? Yeah.